Hi and welcome to Brookdale Newsmakers, your source for what's happening on our campus and in your community. I'm Maria Navarro. Joining us today is Christopher Jeune, an administrator in student life and activities at Brookdale Community College. Thank you for joining us, Christopher.
Thank you for having me.
So I know up until now, volunteer work has been done through the Experiential Service and Learning Center, but the Student Life and Activities is doing volunteer work as well, right?
Yes, actually beginning this summer we received a grant from AmeriCorps and Bonner Foundation, which are service learning providers nationwide, and they've given us a grant to create a student volunteer service center in the Office of Student Life and Activities. And that center is actually run by a student, and his name is Dan Pino. He's our student volunteer coordinator. Through our work, we hope to provide more of, one-time volunteer opportunities for students here at Brookdale, as well as volunteer opportunities for our clubs and organizations, whereas Experiential Learning Center has provided volunteer efforts that are more long-term and provide an educational component as well. So we're working together, but we're accomplishing the same goal.
That's great. So the Student Life and Activities has upcoming events, correct?
We do. We actually have the third annual Brookdale-wide food drive coming up on November 2nd to 22nd, and the food that's donated through that effort is going to go to the food banks of Monmouth and Ocean County, which support our local community. And we have drop-off locations for students that are interested in dropping off food throughout the campus, in the Student Life Center, in the main academic complex, in the library, in the administration center, in the gym, all over the place. We even have them in the higher education centers in the Western Monmouth Freehold Branch campus.
That's good. And they're special labeled bins, so they're not confused with a trash can or something.
Exactly. They have a poster, that lets you know what the event's for, where the food's being donated, and we're going to do weekly walkthroughs to make sure that we can collect food if it's overflowing and that nothing's been damaged or anything like that.
And there's certain foods to donate, anything that needs to be
Exactly. We're trying to stay away from things in glass containers, obviously things that are non-perishable, so things like pasta, soup, things like that.
And cans.
Yeah, cereal, things like that. And please, nothing that's expired.
Okay, and there's another event coming up.
Yeah, we're actually really excited about this one because we're doing it at one of the higher education centers, actually in the Northern Monmouth Higher Education Center in Hazlitt. We're having a Harvest Festival, and the date of that is November 17th from 11:45 to 1:15 in the college hour.
And what's going to be done at this Harvest Festival? Is it volunteering?
It's not actually volunteering, it's providing information on how to volunteer. A lot of the students in the higher education centers are looking for more grab-and-go kind of events, so we're going to be providing information on food pantries and soup kitchens that are local to that area, and we actually have an outside organization, Farmers Against Hunger, coming to help us as well.
And what's the Farmers Against Hunger?
They're actually a New Jersey-based organization, and they take surplus crops from farms around New Jersey and donate them to local soup kitchens so people have fresh produce to eat as well.
That's great. And if students want to know about, if they didn't catch the dates and stuff, they can, for more information, call?
They could call our number. It's 732-224-1858, or they can also go to our website. If you go to the main Brookdale page and then find your way through to Student Life and Activities, you'll see a Student Volunteer Service Center website that lists all our events and how they can contact Dan if they need more information on anything that's going on. Okay,
that's great. And at the festival, is it student-based? Is it run by the students as well?
It's run by the students and staff from our office. We're going to be providing cider and donuts for everyone that comes, and the cups are actually going to have labels with information about hunger and homelessness in Monmouth County on the cups, so it's a good way to get information out.
That sounds great. Thank you so much for joining us today, Christopher.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
And thank you for joining us for Brookdale Newsmakers. For more information, visit us at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Maria Navarro, wishing you a great week. See you next time here on Brookdale Newsmakers.